Sophia College has been fortunate to be among those chosen to receive the RUSA grant under Component 8. For over 75 years, our mission has been women's education and empowerment. This is an exciting opportunity to empower our digital age learners through skill building and entrepreneurship development. A number of the skills that we wish to strengthen would, in fact, heighten our students' employability. One of these would be communicative English. The ability to communicate effectively in English is frequently a requirement for employment in high-profile jobs. And this particular course would enable our students to maximize the development and presentation of their latent potential.
It's a course that helps students to enhance their personality skills and also to enhance also to manage their skills, etc., in terms of the fact that they learn what's happening around them. So we tell them how to connect to people, we tell them how to interview people, we tell them how to make a questionnaire. So while doing all this, we are kind of making them equipped to handle the situations that are outside this college.
In an entrepreneurial environment, one often finds at their disposal a plethora of resources, and it is important in order to utilize these resources in the most appropriate manner to classify and analyze it using a scientific and standard procedure. What social research method teaches you is to classify this information in a quantitative or qualitative perspective, and to allocate this information in the best manner possible so that it benefits the person who is using it.
Research methods is full of techniques of data collection, quantitative as well as qualitative. We also teach the methods that are appropriate for social sciences because they are remarkably different than pure science research. So we focus on social science research and how people are going to be conducting active research in these areas. And we also tell them how to write research proposal. We tell them how to make a report. So a lot of these skills are taken in by students during research method course.
Now while you're reading something, there's this one question which strikes you. Why? ऐसा क्यों? Now research helps you to organize your thoughts in a proper way. It also tells you how to and where to invest your time, your dedication and your funds in. This is how research is also connected to entrepreneurial world. And of course, in both, sometimes you win and sometimes you learn.
We also hope to offer them basic computer skills, advanced computer skills in design and in the entire Adobe package, fundamentals in financial markets, basics in fitness training, basics in cybersecurity, and also in digital clinical data management.
The Advanced Computer Skills Workshop is a program that we have been offering our third-year mass media students for nearly a decade now. Conducted by experienced professionals from the industry, the purpose of the workshop is to equip our final year students with design skills and software skills that will stand them in good stead as media professionals and media entrepreneurs in the future. In their final year of the program, our students specialize in either advertising or journalism. As part of the workshop, the advertising students are taught Adobe Photoshop and CorelDRAW, and the journalism students are taught Adobe Photoshop and Adobe InDesign.
The Advanced Computer Skills Workshop helped me in the sense that it enabled me to convert my thoughts and ideas into a creative output. Softwares like Adobe Photoshop and CorelDRAW helped me not just with my projects in semesters 5 and 6, but it also helped me as a creative person. I was suddenly not just a person with ideas, but I had a means of actually executing it and putting something concrete out there.
The learnings from the workshop dovetail also with the requirements of the semester 5 syllabus of the program. The advertising students are taught a paper called Advertising Design, and the journalism students are taught a paper called News Design, both of which are comprehensive design related papers. To that extent, I believe that this workshop is extremely useful to the students even in their academic life.
The Advanced Computer Skills Workshop has allowed me to translate my ideas and my thoughts into creative designs and illustrations. In my semester 5 and semester 6 projects and assignments, this has become a tool that I've extensively used to creatively plan out my ideas and to execute and present them very professionally.
We also want to develop entrepreneurship skills in our students. This entrepreneurship cell will be launched with 3 main initiatives. The first is a course which would acquaint our students with knowledge and understanding of all the elements that must be considered in setting up an independent enterprise. There would be workshops, simulation exercises, group dynamic activities, all of which would be applicable to all startups. We plan also to send students out on internships with independent startups so that they can have an experiential understanding of the workings and the inherent challenges and fulfillments of this kind of a career.
Entrepreneurship training is a part of our outreach program that we run for marginalized women. We now are going to run this training for our college students. Entrepreneurship training will help our students to enhance their skills and knowledge to start their own small-scale businesses. This course will entail a series of workshops, visits and guest lectures. We will also be inviting financial institutions and government organizations who will advise our student entrepreneurs on funding available for startups and how to apply for it. This training is not only creating entrepreneurs but also job creators.
Yeah, the idea of entrepreneurship is a very exciting idea, especially in today's day and age where we have access to internet and a lot of information freely available on the public domain. So in science departments, we had started a course in bioinformatics in 2010, which we realize today is one of those skills that can help students to gain information and to carry out independent projects, which could lead to financial gain. So basically what bioinformatics does is all the information that is available from experiments which have been done in biology, chemistry, etc. are put on the net, and using that information a student can design experiments and can actually gain insight into a lot of useful information.
Bioinformatics has helped out to a great extent in our master's thesis work as well. So we can not only collect information from online sources but also analyze the data that we get in our labs. So for instance, I work with the disease model. So I can look at what all genes are involved, the protein interactions, and whether a particular molecule can behave as a good drug target. So now all this information that we get is actually pretty accurate because they collect it from all across the globe and then they curate it so as to ensure its precision.
What we hope to do is after this basic course that we have designed, we will offer a more advanced course to our students, which may then allow them to independently carry out this work, probably sitting at home, and make some money.
We did a project wherein we studied potential therapeutics for a disease called as Japanese encephalitis. We presented our work at Avishkar, which is a national level competition. It was really interesting for us because if we were to do the same project using traditional methods, it would require a lot of time, money and resources. However, that was not the case with bioinformatics. We did the project with relative ease using nothing but just a computer and online databases.
And finally, we would also have a series of invited lectures and presentations by banks, financial institutions, government organizations, all to advise students on the kind of funding available, the legal implications, and the municipal regulations related to startups.